What's up? What's up? Hey, everybody. I'm here with my new business partner. Now, this is my son, Brody. How you doing, bud?
Good.
I asked him to jump on because we're home. Because I have something really special to share with you guys tonight. But before we get started, I had Brody running by. I'm like, you want to jump in? Because we're talking about productivity tonight, Brody. You know what that means? Productivity? Just getting a lot. How do you get more done? How do you accomplish the things you want to do, right? So let me ask you a couple things because we've talked about this forever. Brody plays baseball. And excels in school without really even trying. He's way smarter than I was. That's a true story. So, Brody, something we've been talking about forever. How do you get really good at something?
Practice and hard work.
Practice and hard work. That's really simple, but isn't that true? All right, let me just ask you one more question. I won't keep you, bud. I know you don't like the camera, but I appreciate it. Look at, hey, Brody, welcome. Look. Hey, brothers, like everybody's saying hi, Brody. So if you want to say hi to Brody, type it in the chat. So let me ask you this. What if someone says they don't have time to do something? What does that mean to you?
Because they don't want to do it, and you can have time to do anything.
Well, so when I ask you to do your chores and you say you don't have time, what does that mean? You don't really want to do it?
No.
So that's actually really, really good. Isn't that a great point from someone? Brody's 10, going to be 11 in 2 months. It's not that we don't want to do it, but sometimes we procrastinate and find other things to do because we don't want to face the real thing. So if someone wants to find more time in their life to be more productive, what should they do? If they want to find time, like if you need to find more time, what should they do? Should they stop doing certain things?
Well, they should keep.
If they want to find more time, if someone says I don't have time, what should they do? I'm putting you on the spot here, bud. Should they stop doing certain things? Like stop playing video games?
Yeah.
Stop surfing online?
Yeah.
I know, I'm putting you on the spot. Dude, isn't my boy the sweetest thing in the whole world? Go do your thing. I appreciate you being here. I love you.
Love you.
Have a good night. I'll be done in like 40 minutes. I got these great people that I'm going to share with, and then we'll go do some fun stuff. All right. What's up, everybody? My boy was walking by. How could I resist that face? Oh, my God. All right. Some cool stuff to share tonight. This week, our KBB chat, our KBB customer support, I get updates on what you guys do, what you guys say on a regular basis, more than you realize. If there's something in the chat you need, how do you think we improve the course, or share decide what I'm going to talk about on a weekly basis in the Monday chats? I make all those decisions based on feedback from my team. And this week, the two biggest things were finding the time. I want to be more productive. I look at it through productivity. I want to find the time. How do I find more time? So I'm going to cover that tonight in detail. Secondly, because I talked about the Knowledge Broker World Summit. I know it's a year away. I know it's way in advance. Who plans a year in advance? We do. I know the comments that came in, like literally thousands of you. So I took the top 6 questions that you guys asked about the event. I'm going to cover that tonight. But first, we're going to go, I'd love for you to spend 15, 20 minutes with me, and I'm going to give you a little glimpse of a presentation I do on stage. In fact, I'll do a deep dive on productivity. Tony and I will at the Knowledge Broker World Summit, which is KBWS. We will be doing that. Also, look at this. Look at those journals. Oh my God, next week's the big launch of the journals. I'm really excited about that. That's part of productivity, is having a journal. Look, this is my journal, my gray one right here. This is what I do every single day of my life. I call it outcome journaling. We'll talk more about that in a minute. But I want to go deep right now. On productivity for the next like 15 or 20 minutes. If you guys are with me, give me a thumbs up. Say hell yes, because as simple as being productive seems, man, we all get sucked into the distractions, don't we? So everything going good? We good camera-wise? All right, awesome. Being home Wi-Fi, got to make sure it's solid. All right. So here's what I want to go over. I have a longer presentation, but I'm going to go through what I think are the highlighted moments. And what I want to share is this. Now, this is going to sound like I'm bragging, but I'm not. I just want to share something. In the last year, we've all done a gazillion things in the last year, right? But I want to share some highlights. I was just thinking through this today because I was trying to get something that really made you go, okay, not, oh, Dean, you're great. More like, wow, how'd you do that? That's what I'm hoping. When I'm done sharing this, I want you to go, how'd you do that? And then I'm going to tell you how I did it. This year, I moved into my new house. We rebuilt and from scratch, a brand new office, remodeled the entire office and moved in a new office, all starting in this year. I got married this year, got pregnant this year. We're having a baby. Tony and I built the software and the course, KBB, had 20 other campaigns going at the same time. I wrote a new book, Underdog Advantage. That book is launching in December. I finished my journals. These journals are launching next week. I wrote down some other cool stuff. I picked up my kids from school 87 times. I went to 47 practices, 22 games, 4 vacations, spoke on 57 stages, did 67 podcasts, did live videos 66 times, did Instagram stories 355 times, and it goes on and on. Facebook, like all this crazy stuff in 1 year. I mean, just the new house, right? So that's like, oh, Dean, great for you. No, I'm telling you why. But then I boil it down to this week. This week, if I went 1 week from today, I took my kids to school and did a parent-teacher conference, then went and jumped on a plane, went to San Diego, landed, did 3 podcasts, did 4 meetings, and spoke on stage 2 different times. Got done, went up to LA, did 5 meetings in LA, and closed a killer deal on a supplement product I'm working on. It's kind of a secret product I'm working on with Tony. I'll tell you about that. You're going to freak about that in the future, too. Then I jumped on a plane and flew to Chicago, landed in Chicago. As soon as I landed, I did 2 meetings. After I was done with those 2 meetings, and I closed another cool deal. I'll tell you about that one in a minute. And then I spoke on stage 2 different times. And then I flew back. And also, I created all the launch pages and the videos for the journal that's coming out tomorrow. I did 18 videos in the last week. I picked up my kids twice. I'm with my kids today, and I'm making them dinner as soon as we're done here. I did 7 IG stories. I went live with you guys twice, including live tonight. And I had 2 date nights with my beautiful wife, and the list goes on. I did all that last 7 days. Now, I say that not like, look at me, be like me. No, like how the hell do I do it? It's not because I have more than 24 hours a day. It's not because I'm Superman, and it's not because I'm smarter than you. I assure you, it's not because I'm smarter than you. It's because I've adapted different principles on what gets my attention and what doesn't. And I didn't always have this, and I fine-tune it every year of my life. I want to go faster, quicker. I want to make more impact just like you do. Look what Tony and I have been able to accomplish, but we're not even close. I'm 50. I'm halfway done. Some of you are saying, you're more than halfway, Dean. I get that, but I can't. My wife, I promised her 100, promised my kids 100. I'm going to 100, right? But I got a lot to give the world, and I want to be a great dad, and I want to be a good example for you guys. And I want to be a good leader, and I want all that stuff. So how do I do it? I keep fine-tuning what I should be working on and what I shouldn't be. But there's a process. So I'm going to go through a couple slides here. You never see me go through slides. I love the 30,000-foot view, but I also love to get tactical. And at the Knowledge Broker World Summit, you're going to get inspiration, motivation, but also the tactical. Like where does the rubber meet the road? What do you write in your journal that when you get home you implement? This is the kind of stuff. So one of the biggest secrets, if you've ever heard me talk about productivity, and I got this from a dear friend of mine, Frank Kern, years ago. He said, look at it through binary thinking. And what the hell does that mean? Binary thinking, and I'm going to look at my notes here because I want to really cover this because I built these for you guys, and I don't want to miss the little nuances. Binary is ones and O's. It's pretty black and white. It's 0 or 1. It's yes or no. It's an absolute. So think about it. So here are some examples in binary thinking, right? Like absolute thinking. Stick with me here. I promise you're going to like this. Don't you dare go anywhere. And I appreciate from Luxembourg, from all over the world, from Mexico, from all over the United States, all over the world. Thank you for being here. I know it's crazy hours in different places. This is the only time I could do it, and I'm doing it at home because when I'm done here, literally we're all eating dinner about right down the hall to the right. We'll be eating dinner as a family, and then we're going to go outside and play pickleball. That's our Thursday night, right? But think of binary thinking through these eyes. You're either climbing or you're sliding. No in between, no hovering. Think about that. There are only 2 activities when it comes to business. Activities that make you money and move your business forward, or activities that don't. Binary thinking, no gray. 1 or 0, yes or no, black or white. There are assets and there are non-assets. There are people that are in or there are people that are out. There are people like, man, I want you to build that mastermind, that workshop. I'm so proud of you. Extract what you know, impact people's lives. You can do anything. And there's also people like, that's crazy. That won't work for you. It's too crowded of an industry. What do you know, right? There's people that are in or there's people that are out. There's activities, binary thinking, black or white, yes or no, that energize you or drain you. Forget the gray area. Right? You know there's things you do where you're like right now, I'm fired up. I love training. I love giving to you. I love being excited. It's lighting me up. It energizes me. There's things that drain me. Which one is it? It's black or white. Does it energize you or drain you? It's either yes or it's a no. Is it yes, I'm in, or no, I got to stop doing that? It's victory or death. Burn the boats. Hope I made my point there. Binary thinking when it comes to your productivity is a game changer. Okay, here's a productivity habit number 1. The big ugly questions. You ready for this? When it comes to productivity or moving the needle, is the situation or relationship you're in moving me forwards, or backwards? Think about that. Now, here's the cool part, guys. We're going to send out an email tomorrow with a replay link. I'm live. If you're watching the replay, great. If you're live with me and I go a little too fast because I'm going to condense a lot in a little bit of time, tomorrow you'll have the replay link. In fact, the replay will be right back on this same page. I encourage you to watch it again when you can hit pause, right? And you could take notes. But here's another big ugly question. Am I simply busy or am I being massively productive? Think about it. As you're doing something, like, is this moving the needle in my life or am I just running on a treadmill like a hamster? Right? Does this activity make me money or not make me money? Right? Not that it's all about money. Does this activity make an impact or not make an impact? Start looking through these lenses. I want to tell you something. This isn't some magical thing. But this is how I find the time when people say, how'd you get all that done? This is how. This is exactly how. These are some of the things. If I keep up the habits, where will I be in 10 years? So, really tough question. If you keep the same habits you have right now, where will you be in 10 years? And where could you be in 10 years if you shift some of those habits? If you start looking through black and white, yes or no. And then again, does this energize me or does this drain me? Now, overwhelm. Now, this is a really good one. I have a little slide here on overwhelm. At most, when it comes to feeling overwhelmed in starting or launching your knowledge industry, right? Your knowledge business, right? When you're ready to launch, some of you have already launched. Look at the success happening every day in the Facebook group. It's unbelievable. And again, I'm not going to look at your comments. Please comment like crazy. I'll read all of them later, but if I do now, it's like, you guys know me. Squirrel. Oh, hey, everybody. Hey, Judy. Hey, it's like, I can't do it. So, but with overwhelm, what usually happens is that we're concentrating on so many things that we get stressed, and then we're like, where do I start the business? How do I go to the next level? And it really stalls us. But if you think about this, what if we boiled it down? What if we really needed to do 3 things to move the needle in our knowledge industry? What if we had to expose your superpower, right? Figure out exactly what your superpower is and identify your ideal client, right? And that's exposing who you are, like ripping your shirt open. It's Superman. Where are you, Superman or Superwoman? And then reverse engineering it to identify the exact person that wants your superpower, right? So that's the first thing. The second thing, we have to market to those ideal clients. And the third, we have to share our knowledge with those people and make an impact. I'm not trying to oversimplify, but we absolutely overcomplicate. So we have to identify our superpower, identify the client the person who wants that, market to those people, and then teach those people. Isn't that kind of the 3 things we need to do? See, overwhelm is a symptom of a bigger problem. You ready for this? Now again, this is probably the part you're going to want to come back and you probably want these slides. I get it, but these are part of a much bigger presentation. You guys will all see it at the yearly event. So, overwhelm. It's usually lack of a clear objective. It's lack of clarity. Fuzzy targets don't get hit. Think about that. When you're like, I want to do this and I want to do that. I'm going to do nothing. Ever feel that way? Give me a thumbs up if you've ever done that. Had so many options, so many ideas, so many thoughts, you do absolutely nothing. So lack of clearly defined time and target, a deadline. Think about that. We'll say, I'm going to get that mastermind. I'm going to do that workshop. I'm going to start that community. With no other words after that. It's like, I want to do my first workshop. January 15th, 2020. Put it in your books. Put it in your journal. Write it down. Put it on your calendar. Tell everybody. Start marketing. Burn the boats. Set a deadline. Lack of focus. We're all easily distracted. You pick up your phone and you go, I'm just going to see if my friend called. Where are we at? Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, someone else texts. Oh my God. Sally posted on Instagram. Oh my God. Did you see that thing on Facebook? And 2 hours later, you're like, oh, damn. I did that again, right? We get distracted. But again, if we go back to the binary thinking, is that distraction and texting and going through, is that bringing you towards where you want to go or away? And if you start looking at yes or no, black or white, no gray, if this is not taking you where you want to go, it's got to stop. Make the hard decisions and watch time come back in your life. If you want 3 hours, I'm giving it to you right now. Okay. I don't know why I whispered. Lack of a system for productivity. That's what we're talking about today. Lack of learning from the right person or experience. I hope you're learning from me. This is through experience, through obsession. These are results of lack of discipline. Now, I don't love the word discipline. I didn't like discipline by my parents. I didn't like discipline when I was in school, and I wasn't in trouble. I didn't get in trouble, I should say. I really didn't, but I hated discipline. I don't like following rules. But discipline, if you look at it through a different perspective, a different pair of glasses, discipline is what allows you to set your day up for success, right? If you set your day up for success, then you set your week up for success, and your month, and your quarter, and your year. So frame it differently. Don't use the word discipline if you hate it. I have to change that thought. I look at through massive productivity. That means I have to do certain things. I don't like saying I follow rules because I don't. I make up my own. I don't want to be disciplined. I just want to do it. But it really is discipline, because you think about it, your life is the sum total of your days. Your days are the sum total of your daily actions. Spend too much time in the wrong place on here. Spend too much time just dabbling. Spend too much time worrying about what the logo color of your business is going to be. All of a sudden, a day goes. And your daily actions are the result of your daily habits. Is it a habit to wake up and look at your phone? Is it a habit when you have 2 free minutes, you're just scrolling through nonsense rather than taking the things in that can move the needle? Because at the end of the day, we either have, and I don't want to just say it through money, but I'm using that as a reference point. We either have $1 million habits or dollar habits. I mean, think about it. There's things that move the needle that are habits, like being productive, getting self-education, using a journal every day of your life, correlating all your ideas, your thoughts, putting actions, writing down, getting obsessed with everything that goes in here, and then taking massive action. They're $1 million habits. Doing what everybody else does, gossiping, clicking likes, seeing if your pages got liked, all that stuff, that's dollar habits. So cultivating discipline is easier than you think. If you really boil down what we were talking about before, it's figuring out the stuff that's actually important to where you want to go. I know, if you're part of my family, if you're new to KBB, oh my God, it's so awesome to have you here, coming right out of the gate and getting a deeper dive training. This is what you asked for. This week, productivity and questions about the event, that's what I want to deliver to you guys. But I don't want to make this like, duh, you just do this and everything goes good. No, it takes work. It's not easy. But is it worth it? Absolutely. But you got to realize it can be easier for you when you take crap off your plate. So figure this. Figure the stuff that actually is important. Exposing your superpower. Is that important? Hell yes. Identifying your ideal client. Is that important? Absolutely. And then guess what? Market to them. Whether that's emails or Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or telling friends and family or the people that already know you, market to them. This is what I'm good at. This is you. You need me. Here's how you can get enrolled. Now again, I'm not trying to oversimplify it, but just decide to do that. And then schedule your day to do that. And then here's this is where my brilliance really shines. Stick to the damn schedule. Decide to do it. Schedule your day. Stick to the damn schedule, okay? And here's another one on mindset. Set up every day for success. Now, if you watch any of my stuff, you know I have a morning routine. When you get up in the morning, don't just look at your phone and get sucked into a reactive day. Be proactive. Because there's 3 types of days, right? There's the insecure day that I believe if you look at your email or look at your cell or look at your text, that could go the wrong way. If you get up and don't practice a little bit of gratitude, if you get up and don't set an intention for the day, this is what I'm going to accomplish, you end up with an insecure and afraid day. You're afraid to attack anything. That's the day you just go, I just want to get through the day. If I just get through today, everything will be okay. No, it won't, because you'll be in the same place tomorrow, maybe further behind. There's another day. You're in a good enough mood. You're okay. Life's okay. Life's good, actually. Let me ask you, at the end of your life, God's sitting there and goes, hey, what's up? So how was life? How are you going to feel when you go, that was good? He's going to be like, good? I gave you this and you had a good life? Why not outstanding, excited? Why didn't you accomplish all that I gave you to accomplish? Screw okay and screw good. We want more than that. And the third type of day is on fire. It's courageous. It's confident. It's going after it. There are things you can do to set up your day for success. Why not do it? Right? You know the things that build your confidence. You know the things that take your confidence away. Here's another one of my brilliant moments. Do less of the things that take your confidence away and do more of the things that build your confidence. So figure out what's really productive. So think about this, back to binary thinking. It either moves you forward, or this is kind of drastic, or it kills you. I know it's overly dramatic. But think of it that way so we can get to this binary thinking of, I got to stop doing this crap. It's not helping me go to where I want to go. I say I want this. I have these dreams that I wanted, but I'm not actually doing it. So I'm going to stop doing this, and I'm going to do a lot more of this, right? We try to do way too much stuff at once. Most of us do stuff that doesn't matter. It should be on our not-to-do list. Our perfectionism actually causes us to perform worse. How many times does our subconscious hide behind for perfectionism? Right? Think about that. Our subconscious goes, we'll start that mastermind when we know a little more. We'll start that mastermind when we understand everything about Facebook marketing. We'll start that group or that workshop when my husband has got my back. Right now he's a little busy. I don't want to stress him out. We will do everything in our power to make sure everything's perfect. We read everything perfect. And guess what? That never happens. Remember being a parent? If you're a parent, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh my God, I was so scared. You're never perfect. I'm still not perfect. I do stuff all the time like, oh, that was bad. That's like a therapy moment. And I read books, I obsess, I interview the best parents I know, and I still screwed up. But I'm in the game, and I'm learning as I go, and I grow, and I think I became a pretty damn good parent. I better be. I got another one on the way. So excited. My wife's belly popped out in the last couple of weeks. Anyway, so I'm digressing, but so it's such an exciting time. But think about that. Stop trying to be perfect and just get in the game. Discover, decide, and take action on the things that actually move the needle. Here's the funny thing as I share all this with you. I'm guessing most of what I'm sharing with you already know, or you've already heard. And it's okay if I'm just your reminder service. I took my time tonight on a Thursday night when I have my kids, which is only half the time, right? Which is great because their mom, they get along amazing. Their mom's a great lady and we got this great co-parenting relationship. But I only have them half the time. I'm here with you tonight because it's that important. You asked, I want to deliver. So what I'm going to say tonight is even if you've heard this and you know it, it doesn't mean you're actually applying it. And maybe this is that night that sticks. Whether you're watching me live, which I'm so glad so many of you are on live, or you're watching the replay. Either way, doesn't make sense. So either way, I'm glad you're here, is what I should say. So I'm going through this kind of quick because I do have some other things to do, but I'm here with you. I'm going quick. You get to watch this again and hit pause if I went too fast. Okay, stuff knowledge brokers do. I just rambled. I wrote some of these literally today while I was prepping for you. 1, we answer emails. We surf online looking for other people doing what we're doing. We browse social media, see what others are up to. We create specific to-do lists. We figure out what colors to use on our logos, our websites. We figure out what copy or what to say as a headline. We wonder what other people may be thinking about our business. We worry about what could go wrong. We try to decide when is the best time to launch and when all the ducks are in a row. And we create unique marketing. We create our offer and push it live. We sell, you sell your workshops, your mastermind, your group, your community. We impact lives, and the list goes on and on. I won't read all of them. There's so many things we could do. But what if, over the next couple weeks, you went to this binary thinking and did the things you should be doing and eliminated all the crap? And I just listed some. I wrote those this afternoon for you guys. But what if we just said, right now, depending if you're just starting or you're in this business wanting to go to the next level, what if we said, I'm going to create unique marketing and attract my ideal client? And that could be free marketing through friends and family, through your current Facebook page, Instagram, or it could be paid advertising. 2, I'm going to create my offer and push it live. Everything good? Still working? I'm going to create marketing, I attract ideal clients, I'm going to push it live, and then I'm going to sell my workshop, mastermind, or group or community, and then I'm going to impact lives. What if you just thought through those 4 things and obsessed on those 4 things? Could the needle move more in your life? Right? I'm not, again, guys, I'm not trying to sit here on a Thursday night or whenever it is you're watching this and make it sound so easy, do nothing. We got busy lives. I get it. I raced and brought my kids to school this morning, went to the office. And I have all the help I want, but I want to be with them. And then I raced and picked my son up because it was early day from school, and my daughter presented today. She presented. I had to be at school at 8:20. I get all the juggle. But we can allow those things to keep us where we are, or we could prioritize and start cutting out the crap. And that's what this is really about, is cutting out the crap. What are the things that we can do to move the needle? Our income, I wrote this today, our income is in direct proportion to doing the things that actually move the needle in our lives. So think about that. So scheduling, part 1. Okay, going through this kind of quick. Look at everything you want and need to accomplish in the next 2 weeks. This is a challenge. You guys ready for you guys up for a challenge? And then don't dare go anywhere. I got a killer surprise. Tony and I came up with something really cool I want to share with you. That's the end. So stay to the end. It's worth this. Look at everything you want and need to accomplish in the next 2 weeks. List it in logical order in things that need to be done that are most important. Like, you made your list. Now, what is the most important? How do I identify my superpower and build the agenda? How do I start my marketing? How do I build the page so people can give me money? How do I impact their lives? Look through those big buckets and chunk it down. Take the big things, right? Those 4 big things, and then chunk it down. Say, what's the first step with the first one? What's the second step? What's the third? And just write down what you need to do in the next 2 weeks that actually move the needle. And then here's the crazy part. Start doing it. Set dedicated hours where you'll do nothing but that. See, so many times we'll say, I'm going to do that Friday at 5. And then the kids are coming in, which is great. Family's coming in. You're actually doing them a disservice. If you feel like you're being bad by hiding in another room for 2 hours, you're actually doing them a disservice, because you'll be a better version of you when you live to your full potential. When you find that next level, when you're you 2.0, you will be a better version of you. So find a couple hours and do nothing but this, the things that move the needle, the things that you decided you're going to do in the next 2 weeks. And then set hard start and end times. Think about that. We'll say, I'm going to do it tomorrow afternoon. No. You wouldn't say that if you were going to the dentist, or if you were working at your job. You'd say, at 5 o'clock, I'm doing this, or you're having a meeting. So start a hard start time. 4 to 6 o'clock, I'm doing nothing but really understanding what I'm good at. I know my niche, but I want to niche down my niche. I want my exact superpower. And then next Tuesday, I'm going to reverse engineer it. I'm going to go on Facebook, or I'm going to go and I'm going to identify exactly who I'm talking to. Who do I want to teach? Okay, 2 days after that, I'm going to build my page. 2 days after that, I'm going to run my first ad. I'm going to send my first email. Or I'm going to do my first post. What are the things? Set a time, decide on them, know the action, and do nothing else while you're doing that. When people say you can't dabble, yeah, dabbling. I know you don't have lots of time, but when you do have the time, do nothing but that. You'll be in flow state. You'll get more done in a little bit of time than most people get done in a lot of time. Here's some things to eliminate distraction. Decide who and what gets your attention. Stand firm in your commitment and stay focused on the right now. Stay focused on the things you're doing at that moment. Distractions that cost you millions. Ready? Here's a list of a couple distractions. Social media, 30 minutes a day is 3.5 hours a week. There's your 3.5 hours. Spend enough social media time to come see me, watch my stories, then forget everybody else but me. No, I'm kidding. Kinda. Now, do the things. Okay, the phone, text, emails, alerts, social media, calls, the screen. Only turn your computer on when you're going to work. Email, be proactive, not reactive. Don't answer every single email. Don't send the emails that make sense. People, be with the right people at the right time. During your dedicated hours, eliminate these distractions. And then I got a couple more quick things to share. How to get good. You ready for this? And again, this is a hour and 30-minute presentation. It goes deep. It'll change your life. But I hope you're getting a lot of this in a half hour. If you guys are loving this, give me a hell yes. Okay. A lie. We've told being a successful knowledge broker is only for the chosen few. Isn't that an easy thing for our subconscious to jump on and say, well, if I had a following, if I lived in a different area, if I had support, if times were different, no, it's not. It's for anyone. Rather, the truth is this. You get good at being a knowledge broker by actually getting started. By doing the things that move the needle. You get good at a game when you get in the game. You might drop the ball, you might fumble, you might miss the touchdown. But if you're in the game, you get better and eventually you score. You don't get good by standing on the sidelines, critiquing everybody else, putting someone else's name on the back of your jersey. You know what I'm saying? Dedicate 1 hour per day. In the next 30 days, you'll be good enough to no longer worry about it. That's just a true story. And I wrote this question. Instead of trying to get more money by doing more stuff, why not get more by removing money barriers? And this is the last thing I want to share with you. Money barriers. Lack of a plan. Hi, babe. If you need to go by, you can. You can come say hi to everybody if you want. Lack of a plan. We're home. Hi, babe. There's my wife and my daughter. Hey, guys. Lack of a plan. Lack of confidence. Lack of targets, lack of systems, perfectionism, procrastination, distractions, and learning through your own trial and error. All of those things do not take us towards where we want to go. They take us away from where we want to go. I fit that all in 33 minutes about productivity. Because, guys, I don't care what Tony and I give you. I'm there every Monday with you. I didn't even plan. Did you know when we first started, I was going to go live Monday for the first couple of weeks. I'm so addicted to the impact we're all making, that we're making self-education the norm. I'm there every single Monday. I love it. But here's the thing. We planned on all these things. We built the best course of our lives. We're literally spending, just so you guys know, another $500,000 in the software right now. Within 5 months, you're going to have a whole nother 2.0 version to your software upgraded. It will blow your mind what we're doing in the 2.0. We are obsessing on it. But here's the thing. If you don't learn how to be productive, if you don't start saying no to the wrong things, if you don't start binary thinking, if you don't start working on things that move the needle, I don't care what Tony and I do. I don't care if I go live every Monday. I don't care if I come to your house and shake you. If you don't find the time, it's not going to work. So, you asked about productivity this week? That's my answer. If you guys are liking this, let me know. Now, I want to talk about something, and also how you can hang out with Tony and I when we do the live events. And also how I'd love to give you my journals for free. Okay. I want to talk about the 5 biggest questions that came about the Knowledge Broker World Summit, KBWS. So, first thing, why am I sharing this now, a year before the event? Why? Because so many of you have asked, and I love early adapters. I love, and so does Tony, those who take action, commit. This event, we are 21,000 people strong as knowledge brokers. Truth is, the event's going to be, we decided the first one around 7,500 people. It's going to be massive. It's going to be amazing. If you've been to a UPW or Date with Destiny, it's going to be that, but a mix of inspiration, motivation, but hardcore tactical. Like, I want to give you the things that you will implement after you leave, while simultaneously Tony's going to rip you open and give you the strategies to make it happen. I mean, if you know anything about Tony and I through this whole thing, that combo, oh my God, I can't wait. I've been waiting for this my whole life, just so you know. I'm more excited than anyone. And we have the date on the books a year from now. I know it's going to sell out. Not sell out. We're going to have 5,000 people on a waiting list. So why a year in advance? Because I want early adapters, and so does Tony, to be able to lock it in right now. Put it in your calendar and be there. And for early adapters, we did some really cool stuff, right? And we're going to talk about it. We're giving you 50% off. And when you're watching this, yes, can you get a discount as a knowledge broker business, knowledge broker family member? Can you get it? We're always going to give you a discount. but not this discount. We can't afford. We're not going to do it at 50% off. This is just the launch for early adapters, and we wanted to do something really special. We're going to do something even more special. And not only is it going to be a Tony and Dean event where we're going to light you up, where it's this perfect magical combination of inspiration, motivation, inner strategy, so you get the mindset right, you get the game right, you get the power to go do it. Then we're going to bring in the tactical strategies that'll just walk you through those 3 days and have you leaving there on fire. And we're bringing in the right people. Listen, I am so excited for the lineup we have. And we also have 2 surprise guests that are going to blow your mind. We're not going to tell you who it is. If you know the connection Tony has, and I have great connections. Tony has great connections. We're bringing in 2 people. It's going to blow your mind. Like, maybe we'll tell everybody when we're a month early, but it is out of control that the 2 people we have. But we also have Jenna Kutcher. I love Jenna. She's amazing, and she gets stuff done, and she doesn't speak anywhere on stage, but she's doing this because it's Tony and I. It's because of you. I got Marie Forleo. If you've seen her everywhere right now, her book is on fire. I love Marie. I've known her for over 12 years. She's going to come with the tactical strategies on how she does this at the highest level. Same with Jenna. I got my buddy Ed Milet. Ed Milet was someone, when I used to see Ed, I thought he was an awesome dude, and he was one person. And then I got to meet this guy with a huge heart, loving, caring. I love that guy, but he also knows how to rock the house when it comes to being somebody who's a knowledge broker. We got Ed Milet. We got my buddy Brendan Burchard. Oh my God, Brendan rocks the house. We got Russell Brunson. Think of those tactics and strategies while we're together. So I wanted to share that. But let me get to the 5 questions. You guys are so amazing. First, the number 1 question was, if I buy now, can I upgrade later? And the question is, the answer is absolutely yes, but you'll have to upgrade at the price it's at. We're at 50% off. By the time a couple months from now, there'll be a very minimal discount. When we get a couple months away, if we're not already sold out, there'll be no discount. And you know these are going to sell out. We've had people ask if they could buy, you ready for this? If they could buy 100 of the higher level tickets at this price and resell them. Everybody knows this thing's going to sell out. So yes, you can upgrade later, but you'll have to upgrade at that other price. Just get in contact with our team and we'll upgrade you. Second biggest question was, I did this offer, Tony and I did this offer just for the Knowledge Blueprint family. This isn't available. There's no website anyplace else for people to go buy these tickets. Just for you guys. We want to do this special. But so many of you ask, can I bring a friend who's not a KBB member, or can I send this link to a friend? And we thought about it, and here's what we're going to say. This offer goes away, just so you know, whenever you're watching this offer goes away next Monday. Monday, I don't even have, could you give me the date for Monday? And what we decided was this. If you have a friend or a family member or a loved one, what is it? 21st. The 21st, the 50% goes away, Monday the 21st. But if you have a badass friend that would fit this crowd and you want to send it to them, we talked back and forth with our team today, go ahead and send them the link. Ask them not to just share it to the general public, especially the link's going to go dead, so we're not that worried. So if you have someone like, oh my God, my cousin, my friend, my partner needs to be here, can I? Literally over 800 of you asked that. Yes, you can. Send it, but it's only this week. And please, please bring people that fit this community, right? Okay, the 50%, I already addressed it. Yes, the 50% goes away midnight on Monday for early adapters. Listen, I know it's a year away. I know I never plan things a year in advance, ever. But with Tony and I's crazy schedule, it's the only time we could do it. You guys asked, and we said, let's just do something special for those that are willing to say, yes, I'm in. So the link, hopefully the link is on this page. Ask the team if the link is on this page when you're done here to go. If it's not, maybe Jeremy or Tanner can make that happen. I know it's at kbbevent.com. When we're done, if you didn't get your tickets, you might want to go grab them now, but don't go yet, because I have some. Why so early? I get it. What speakers? I shared that. What speakers? I shared that. What else did I want to share with you? Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to give you guys a couple ethical bribes. For those of you that are the logical thinkers, or those of you who say, I don't even know what I'll be doing in a year from now, I don't want you to miss out. What I don't want is, this isn't false hype. This isn't a launch of saying, this is it, and then there's a million tickets. We are already, like literally from the last 3 days, we're already 20% sold out. Legit from you guys, like crazy. No, 10, yeah, about 18%. But we haven't pushed it. It's just you guys, right? From a Facebook Live. So if you're on the fence, we wanted to do something pretty cool. If you get enrolled by the time we close on Monday the 21st, yes. Okay, you know my new journals are coming out? Yes, these are, and I'm using one of them. Here's the gray. Gray is my favorite. Well, no, my wife's favorite is white. My team's favorite is the mustard. My daughter loves the burgundy. I love the gray. Well, you can tell by my shirts, right? These are my favorite journals. They go live next week. If you guys, and if you already got a ticket, you're getting one. If you get the two choices, there's 4 choices for tickets. There's, let me bring it up, just so I'm not talking out my butt. Okay, there is executive seating. That's the level, you can have that at half off. There's preferred seating, next level up with a bunch of extra stuff. Then there's VIP, next level up, and then there's elite. Okay, 4 levels, all at 50% off. If you get the first 2 levels, I'm going to send you my journal for free. Okay, you're going to love it. And I have a process called outcome journaling that takes everything I just did with productivity and incorporates it into this journal. You're going to love it. If you get the 2 higher end versions, we're going to send you all 4 of these. Okay? Yes, this is my ethical bribe to say, do this now. Like legit, put it in the calendar, burn the boats, get the tickets, it's half off. You know Tony and I, it's not about hype, it's about reality. We're doing something special for you. Half off this week, journals, all 4, if you get the higher 2, my 1 ticket, 1 book, if you get the lower 2 tiers. You're gonna love this journal. And then, figured we'd push it over the edge. If you get enrolled before the 50% discount goes away on Monday, we are going to pick 5 of you randomly. Everybody who bought this week. And if you already bought your tickets, we're still going to send you this, guys, just so you know. We're going to pick 5 people randomly to do a meet and greet with Tony and I at the event. Yes, we are. So if that doesn't excite you, if that doesn't motivate you to take action, then I don't know. That's all we could do. I wanted to train you on the 2 things you asked the most about. There's your frequently asked questions. Oh, the other thing we're doing, what's going to make this event different. I hope you understand the time, effort, and energy we're putting into this. We're so excited. We're going to put KBB members, some of you, I do the shout outs every Monday, right? If you're new, I do a shout out every Monday, 5 or 6 people that are from anywhere from finishing the course to doing insane numbers and impact on people's lives and their mastermind. We are going to put some of you on our stage in front of 7,500 to 10,000 people, whatever we decide. It's going to be one or the other. 7,500 to 10,000 KBB family members are all coming together from around the world, sharing capabilities, sharing love, having a freaking party in Las Vegas and a party of impact. We're going to give out impact awards to those of you who are making moves and making impact on the world. We're going to get some of you to be on stage to share your journey. This is a family reunion with capabilities, tactics, motivation, inspiration. And yes, I am sharing this hard because this is a game changer. And we're so excited, and I just don't want you to miss out. So that's all we're doing. And if there's a link on this page, which I hope there is, click the link. If not, go to KBB Live. No, it's KBB Event. I'm sorry, not KBB Live. Go to kbbevent.com right now. See the 4 options. There's a quick little video in there if you want to watch the video. It's kind of the same stuff I'm sharing. We don't have all the details here, but listen, we are knowledge brokers. We are getting to impact the world. You are, if you're here, you're one of the early adapters. We are creating a movement, and we together are going to make self-education the new norm. And the fact of the matter is, I want every single one of you at the event. Every single one of you, not some of you. You need to all be there. That's why we created it. So go get your tickets tonight. That's my message for today. I'm going to go spend some time with my family. I hope you see binary thinking. Let's recap really quick. Binary thinking. What does that mean? Get rid of the gray. Get rid of the gray in your life. It either is moving your life in the direction you want to go. It's either starting your business, launching your business, scaling your business, making you a better human, better father, better mother, better spouse. It's either bringing you there or it's not. Start saying no to the stuff that doesn't. It's that important. Watch this video again and go through all the pieces of how to gain momentum, how to be more productive. It's not, listen, I said this before. Guys, it's not rocket science. I'm not sharing something you haven't heard before. If I'm a reminder service, that's okay. But I'm reminding you that it's important. When I shared all the things that I did in the last year, things I did in the last week, it wasn't to brag. It was to show you what's possible. And I feel so blessed. I feel so blessed that I can make all the things I make possible. I want the same for you. Let's do this. Let's change the world. Let's extract what's in our minds and give it to people so they can go faster and quicker while we light our souls up to make a difference. Let's fix the broken education system. Let's make self-education the new norm. And let's celebrate together October 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in Las Vegas, Nevada, 2020, together as the Knowledge Broker family. I promise you, you can get tickets for a while. You'll get a discount, but not like this week. Not the opportunity to get all my journals or one of the journals. Not the chance to be picked out of a hat to come spend time and do a meet and greet with Tony and I at the event. Not much more we can do. I hope you take action. I know it's a year in advance. I get it, but money well spent. We appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for being here. I'm going to go spend time with my family. Well, I'm with my KBB family right now. Now I'm going to go spend time with my real family, have a little dinner, go play a little pickleball, and enjoy the evening. Appreciate you guys. See you soon. Grab those tickets.